I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Girls hate when they get a nigga that's not going for none of that shit they be doing, man. They used to them niggas just letting them do whatever they want. So So when they get a dude that's on their head, man, they fold. They can't take that shit, bro, man. Where you going? Hey, who you over there keep on texting, man? Who calling your phone, man? Yeah, it's real strict over here with me. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, you feel me? If you gonna fold, bitch, fold now, cause it gets stricter.
Six? At 22? Girl, you was fucking. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. You look like you're doing
Popping in past on my coat. I'm on the road, feel like I'm Batman. Damn, what? Smart as a madman.
YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Jay, man. Today's video, we got Anton Daniels, man. Y'all make sure y'all go drop a sub, bro. The title said, "Street dudes deserve no respect, just like single mothers." Oh man,
shit, they got serious.
Hey, I could just say before this starts, I'm blind reacting, so I don't know what's gonna be said. I could just say them hood dudes or the hood dudes that be on the corner, they're more emotional, like the black. I wouldn't even say black. To the over emotional women, because if you look at them too long, you know how some of the girls will smack their teeth, bro. Them dudes they be trying to off you just if you look at them. I agree to that, but to this point, I don't know. Let's get it, man.
Women get
and if you watching it right now, liking it right now, subscribing it right now, man, I appreciate it. Hit you, bro. Let's get it.
pregnant and they're not married, or they're having children out of wedlock a lot of times, and especially having children with the same man that's populating the earth with a whole bunch of different women. The narrative is that it's gonna be good, it's gonna be okay, you cool, no worries or whatever, when in reality all we really doing is creating a worse environment, more slavery, as far as them basically becoming a part of the system that's not going to benefit them. We know the statistics and the data that goes along with it. And so I think that when you start to change the culture and it looks at as being shamed, people are less likely to do the thing that they know that they're going to be held accountable for. But if they feel like it's okay, it's like, well, it ain't that bad, I'll be all right. And I think that abrasively 2K is kind of saying that we need to basically not even relate to what it is that people are doing today, but to be holding these women accountable for what's to come for the people that come after them. It cannot be a cultural norm that people just continue to have children out of wedlock, and that's just okay. It can't.
All right, I'll counter that point right there. Out of the wedlock, okay, I understand it's more safer, and yada yada yada, right? Even if it's not a marriage, at least a confinement of a serious relationship. You got your ish together, I got my ish together. We underneath the same roof, and we can be a family just like that. And stop all these gender reveals with no baby daddy there. Like, come on now, who would want a gender reveal with no dad there? That women don't think that's embarrassing. Like, are women scared to be single mom these days?
Nope.
Okay, all right, cool. It can't be normalized. So the solution is, when we find out a woman, excuse me, has become pregnant out of wedlock, the first, excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Come on, baby, Lord.
The first thing we should do is shame them, right?
Yeah.
So what is that? And we're doing this, right? She's already told us she's pregnant, or she's already had the child.
Yeah.
So now, instead of saying congratulations, you had a safe pregnancy, whatever the case may be, we should say, you're a whore. Why did you do this? Why did you bring this child into the world? You're teaching children or other kids or other young women that it's okay to do this.
It worked before.
Bad. Did it really work? Because they've been shaming baby mothers. They've been dragging baby mothers.
Shame is a powerful tool.
We just saw a video in 2024 of a 16-year-old telling her mother that she is pregnant. So is the shaming really working?
Yes.
It used to work.
But
Let's have a conversation. Let's not yell over each other.
So all I'm saying is this: if you all think the first thing we should do is be negative towards people because of the decisions that they made is the way to prevent other people from making them, then go ahead. But what I'm saying is, I don't see that working.
What?
I don't see that working. If anybody you need to be talking to, it should be the youth. And maybe leading by example and maybe sharing them the better ways of going about life where they won't have to struggle, where, showing them that being in a monogamous relationship or being married and then having a child is the ideal situation, instead of shaming the people who's already gone through it.
No, because if you show them how not to do it, then wouldn't that make sense? That makes more sense if you saying, hey, don't be like your cousin. I'm her. Oh! She got 3 kids and 2 baby daddies and she got a boyfriend. Like, what? By boyfriend, I mean she got a 3rd guy in her life, no father figure. Like, for you to shame somebody, not necessarily is calling them out their name, but also shaming the situation they're in to make sure you're not doing the same thing. It's like if a kid burned his hand, hey, you're shaming the kid that burned his hand. Hey, don't burn your hand. It's as simple as that. I hate when women say, oh, shaming, and they think the absolute worst situation and absolute worst name calling.
That part doesn't really affect it because another little girl's going to do what she want to do. Clearly,
I think real quick though, Jazz,
Carrie.
I think a part of what they're saying with the whole shame thing, though, to your point, is if you are trying to talk to the youth, and then they go and they look at how society treats the person who is pregnant out of wedlock. They're like, I hear you're saying that we should do it differently, but they're being celebrated. Look at these gender reveals. Look at, like, why should I right, so
the celebrities are baby mamas,
you,
baby daddies.
I feel you.
I hear you with the shame thing, because from a heart's perspective, it does sound bad. It sounds hurtful and it sounds like heartless. At the same time, I also can understand where maybe kids do need to see, listen, if you go down that path, you will be shamed. You will be treated like that. That's the reason you don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's an unfortunate situation, and I think that's a part of it, is that we're trying to correct a problem without hurting anybody's feelings, and that's impossible.
Thanks.
But I think they intentionally want to hurt feelings. This is the thing. Yeah, they think hurting the feelings is what's going to help. Being negative without offering any type of solution, just being.
I wouldn't even say hurt their feelings, just to have that scarcity mindset of you becoming, you're not finna baby mama me. What happened to women saying that? Now it's just like it's a gender reveal every day. No baby daddies involved. Oh, you're talking about a family of like, oh, F my baby daddy. They celebrating. They're already celebrating men ain't ish, so now you're celebrating you breaking up a family home, or you creating a home that was already broken from the start. Like, what?
Negative and hurting another person makes them feel better.
So hold on. It's no solution once you already have a child out of wedlock.
So why shame them?
So
the next generation.
There you go. You want to prevent. Okay, so I'll give you an example. It's people that already have venereal diseases and STIs by the time that I took health class. Right? However, them showing me the pictures of what that shit looked like on that screen, I was like, fuck that. Exactly. I ain't never, ever put myself in a position to do it. But I can't fix them. But I fix myself using them as an example of what it is that I wasn't supposed to do. And it's a similar situation, right? My point is that a lot of times we think that supporting bad behavior is a solution because that then enables them to be able to get whatever it is. I think that that's bad. I think that what we do is we enable bad behavior by being supportive of bad things that shouldn't exist in the first place. It's almost just like the original conversation that we had where Marlon Wayans is out there advocating for now and supporting something that's not even supposed to be supported in the first place in the name of love. And so I'd rather you feel a certain type of way than continue to bring people into this world, because when I was coming up and I used to turn on the TV, I was looking at the MTV series where Teen Moms.
Exactly.
And they were celebrating it. And if you go into the comments, The women is saying, and a lot of these people are saying, is congratulations and all of this. They're not saying, man, you need to do better or any like this. They're supporting it.
Yep.
And they're pushing for it, so much so to where women then feel compelled to have another child out of wedlock. And you see the same behavior over and over again. And so I think that it's not just shame that's the solution. It's a layered approach, but it is one part of the solution that needs to be implemented, because it can't be, if it's acceptable in society, you'll never change the behavior, even in the future generations, is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Okay, I can.
It's already baby mama culture being accepted. So if you're normalizing little kids having kids it was a girl on TikTok, she was what, 22 with 6 kids? 22 minus 6, bro. What the like, where your mom? Where's your dad? We're normalizing you just sleeping around and you got your butt cheeks hanging out. We already normalized the hookup culture. We normalizing you looking like a prostitute.
Girl, you was fucking.
A little bit over 10 years. Bro, it's normal for you to just get on Instagram and see butt cheeks. Come on now.
I can rock with you on that. So you're saying we need to shame these people on a platform for everyone to see, so that the future generations can see, like, see, this is what's going to happen to you if you have a child out of wedlock. You see how we all shamed her? And I'm asking this because if you and I just know each other, and I'm not on a social media platform, or I'm not this, but I had a child out of wedlock, and you come to shame me, are you still shaming me to prevent this from happening to another young girl that you don't know?
Yeah,
I know my situation.
I'm gonna wait till another. I'm gonna wait till another young girl come around. I'm be like, and then I'm gonna shame you a little bit more, just so they can get it. Okay.
In front of the little girl.
Yeah,
Look at this baby mama.
No. Listen. I'm gonna pull it to the side. I'm like, listen.
I see what you're saying.
She smell like hood pussy and hot chips. Cause she out here doing this
Well,
shit
y'all
by
gotta
herself.
understand that two things can be true at the same time, right? So, for example, we want to rehabilitate prisoners because it's more conducive for society, but it's still important for us to take kids through there and do the Scare Straight program to help them to understand what the fuck is gonna happen if you do something that you're not supposed to do.
Exactly.
So at the same time, you can hold people accountable and force them to accept, the consequences of their actions so that they change at the same time. But that's why I said it's a layered approach, right? It should not be acceptable in our culture, and the standard should be here. And the standard is in the ground now, because we don't want nobody to feel bad about the decisions of their actions, but it's not right. And we know data and statistics are telling us that child has a greater chance of ending up in prison than this child over here that did it the right way.
And for what it's worth,
it literally sounds like 2K is literally giving the opposite of what you're saying from the words that he's using to describe
absolutely
the
not.
group of women.
It sounds like a hit dog hollering over there,
Literally
right?
shaming them. Like that doesn't. So like, why can't we?
Yana, are you a single mother?
We're not supposed to congratulate them, but like support doesn't really look like shaming. Am I right? Or
Yana, are you a single mother?
But also to what he was.
I'm not a mother at all. But
Okay, so these words are resonating. You
are single mothers for their decisions that they've made. Because
and these words are resonating. If you don't want to smell of that of a I don't want to say it, funky bitch, then you gon' not be a baby mama. These words are hitting home for you, no matter how harsh they is. And don't feel bad. I shame street niggas all the time. I hate street niggas. That's like right there beside baby mamas. I hate street niggas. So I give them the same backlash I'm giving y'all.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Anton, bro. I love his panels conversations because he have that tough discussion that pretty much nobody want to speak on or speak about. But man, I know it's this Hispanic girl, bro. Went to school with her, bro. She got 2 kids, 2 baby daddies. And I'm like, why you ain't stay with the first dude? Because y'all had a house. You know what I'm saying? You had a house with him. You were married, and y'all broke up because you wasn't happy. Like what? And now you with the second dude, but at the same time, you told she DM'd me. She didn't know who the baby daddy was because she had a boyfriend. She had a sneaky link. She had a one-night stand, and it was a fourth guy. I forgot who the fourth one was, but she didn't know who the baby daddy was. And I'm like,
girl, you was fucking.
Like, bro, what are you gonna do? Like, Like, oh, I don't know what I should do. What you think I should do? You already know what I told her what to do. I'm like, you already struggling with the first kid without your parents. It's just like, why would you bring a second kid into an already sunken hole? Now it's 3 of y'all depending on your people. If you didn't have your quote unquote support team, what are you going to do when the stuff hit the fan? But hey man, let me know what y'all think in the comments, bro. What y'all think we should bring back shaming? If not even shaming to a point of you name calling, but bring back like a punishment, or well, you gotta just say shaming, because at the end of the day, if you go to China, they got names for certain things, and they got that scarcity mindset. That's what it need to be. I don't call it shaming, because they gonna already think it's a negative connotation to it. Say scarcity mindset. We should bring back scarcity mindset of you becoming a 304, you becoming a single mom, you leaving whatever circumstances you was already in, and women always think it's always a new guy out there to accept them for the bad deal. Like, baby, I wanted you 4 men ago. I can't say the word I want to use. I wanted you four dudes ago. Like, you can keep it now, but hey man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's a quick little video, man, but let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I appreciate everybody liking. I appreciate everybody subscribing. I was just viewing the video, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm Jay. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm gone.
Oh, she dropped it.